Hey everyone, so you probably don't know me, but I am Mr. Justin and I actually help out Mr. Bryan on Thursdays. But today I'm going to be helping him out with these videos that we're going to be getting to you, these drama mini lessons that we're going to be getting to you, hopefully every week. And you know us, we are from the Quinn and Street Project. And so we are going to be talking about, obviously, drama. And drama is, again, using the tools of an actor to portray a story. So you're talking body, voice, and imagination. And today is going to be all about movement and body, and it's going to be so exciting because we're going to be doing a lot of stuff. Mr. Bryan's going to be taking the second half of this, and he's going to talk to you all about sort of active verbs that you use to act, as well as the Laban movements, which is a cool kind of movement exercise, which I'm super excited for y'all to get to try. And I hope you are staying safe and healthy, and I hope your families are staying safe and healthy as well, and whoever you're with, safe and healthy as well. And so we are going to actually move into the warm-up, but first, before we do the warm-up, we are going to do our one-word check-ins. And so you just say your name and just one word on how you're feeling. And so I guess I'll start. And so I'm Mr. Justin, and I'm feeling excited. All right, and I'll give you the space and time to do that as well. So go for it. Dope. All right, awesome. I'm so glad we got to do that. And so let's move on to the warm-up, yeah? And so first we're going to be warming up our bodies and sort of our kind of, focusing and energy. And so there's going to be two warm-ups that I'm going to show you. One you can do if there's people around you. You can bring them in on this and you can all do this together. And then the second one is going to be one that you can sort of do on your own. That's a nice, pretty, crazy energy one that's going to be awesome. And so the first one is called Pass the Clap. And so pass the clap, you're going to get in a circle with people, and the person who's starting is going to turn to the right. And so I imagine that I'm just going to turn to my partner, which is going to be the camera. And so I'm going to look that person in the eye, and we're going to try to clap at the same time. And we only get one shot at this. And you can't talk or anything or try to count down like 1, 2, 3, go. You can't do any of that. It's just silent. You're just trying to look at each other in the eye and see if you can clap at the same time. And so for me, with the camera, it's going to be like that. And then you can also, and so once you do that, the person that was receiving the clap then turns to the other side to a person that hasn't done the clap, so just right next to them. And then you're going to look that person in the eye again. So look that person in the eye and try to clap at the same time. And you're going to go around the entire circle. And so if you get really, really good at this, you can also send around 2 claps and then 3 claps. But, you can go at your own pace. And so that's Pass the Clap. And this one, for people that might not have other people around right now, this one is a shakedown. And so some of you might have heard of this one before. This is one of my all-time favorites. It's so much fun. And so we're going to be shaking out our arms and our legs, and we're going to be counting down from 8 all the way to 1. But we're going to be going 8, 6, 4, 2, and then 1. And so how this goes is you start off with, I start off with my left arm. So you start off with your left arm, and you're going to go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So you switch from left to right, and then you go into your right leg and your left leg. And so you're going to be shaking that. You're going to be shaking those limbs separately 8 times. And so after you do the last, after you count down on your left leg, the last leg, you're going to go back to your left arm and go from 6 this time. And so 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you go to 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you do all the 4s and then all the 2s and then 1. And then after 1, you go, yeah! And it's going to be awesome. And so we could do it together. And so I guess we'll prompt it. And so I'll start off. And so ready, set, go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8765432 8765432 8765432 65432 65432 65432 65432 4321 4321 4321 4321 2121 yes. Whew. All right, that's one of my favorites. Gets all the energy out. It's awesome. And so those are the warm-ups. Those are sort of your body warmers, kind of get you into the body, get you in and around the space a little bit. And so we're going to move into vocal warm-ups. And so repeat after me. Pa 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 pa. Ba 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 ba. Ta 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 ta. Da 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 da. Ka 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 ka. Ga 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 ga. Ga 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 ga. Ka 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 ka. Da 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 da. Ta 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 ta. Ba 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 ba. And pa 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 pa. S. 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 And then last one. S. 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 Add a little sass to it. All right. Awesome. So we got all those sounds in there, and so I'm going to teach you all a one of the hardest tongue twisters that I've done, and so it's a pretty fun one. And so it's unique New York, and so just repeat after I do it, you do it. And so unique New York, unique New York. You know you need unique New York. Awesome. And so we're going to do it one time all together, and then we're going to do it 3 times together in a row. And so let's do it all together. So 1, 2, 3. Unique New York. Unique New York. You know you need unique New York. Awesome. And we're going to do it 3 times now, back to back to back. All right. And so let's do this. And then, okay, so 1, 2, 3. Unique New York. Unique New York. You know you need unique New York. Unique New York. Unique New York. You know you need unique New York. Unique New York. Unique New York. You know you need unique New York. Awesome. All right. It was a little shaky there for a second for me, but awesome. And then one more sort of vocal warm-up to get us ready for the second half with Mr. Bryan. It's going to be these lip trills, which you're going to blow through your lips, kind of like a horse does, like, and but then you're going to be going into the highest note you can reach and then go down to the lowest. And so it's going to go a little bit like this. All right, now you try. Dope, dope. All right, we'll do it one more time together. And ready, set, go. Hold on. Dope. All right. Thank you all so much for watching this. And yeah, and Mr. Bryan's going to be taking the second half, so I'm going to pass it off to him. And be safe and have a good rest of your day.
Hey everyone, Mr. Bryan here for the second half of your week 3 drama lesson. So, hi. Reminder, today is all about movement, so let's just get right into it. So, first things first, if possible, get a piece of paper or something that you can write with and write down on. Go, get it and pause if you need to. Otherwise, this is what we're going to do. We are simply going to use this piece of dialogue. See if we can see that there. Let's see. There we go. I'm blinded by light. I want to blank you. And see below that? There's nothing written down. I want you to simply write that at the top of your paper. I want to, and leave a blank space, maybe a little underline, you. And that is your line. All right, if you're not sure what to write, rewind, pause that one moment. I want to blank you. And I want to get a good list of some active verbs, just some action verbs here to fill in the blank. So let's get a good list here. If you need to, pause right now and just brainstorm and think of some. And pause. When you're ready to return, just hit play. So, if you're watching, that means you've hit play. That means you've spent plenty of time looking up some verbs, thinking of some verbs. So, I'm just going to write down a few, all right? I want to... I actually have anything to write down on. I just got a piece of paper and a pen. I want to... I get at least like 5 here. So, let's see here. I don't know where my brain's at today. I'm going to actually use my trusty list here. Oh, I got it. All right. All right, my list of 5, and maybe you'll have a list of 5 too, but my list, just to have something we're on the same page about: slap, hug, chase, escape, and scare. All right. So what I want you to do right now is just facing a mirror, facing the camera. What I want you to do, oh, and if you have a partner or someone at home, they can do this with you, and you can take turns, all right? One person at a time. Make sure you're across from each other, because I want you now to choose one of those active verbs. Doesn't matter which one, just don't say it out loud yet. So, you got it? Choose, first one, whatever one it is. You can do a different one after. All right, now that you have it, what I want you to do, oh, your partner too, make sure they have it. So, you're going to say your line with that active verb, and your partner is going to say their line with the active verb. The key is, the first time through, you each cannot move. You have to stay completely still, all right? And if you're doing this on your own, maybe have a camera, maybe have a mirror in front of you so you can see what you're doing, all right? But if you have a partner, even better. All right, so I'm going to choose slap. All right, how this is going to work, I'm going to say the line with my verb, completely still, the first time. I want to slap you. Completely still. All right, then your partner would go, and they say theirs. The second time through, whatever verb they have, it can be completely different. The second time through, you're going to keep that same verb, but now you're going to do it with movement. All right? You're allowed to move. See how that changes things. Don't think about it. Just say the word like with intention, like you're going to do it. But please don't actually touch your partner or hurt yourself. Very important. All right? This is acting. Pretend. We're not actually doing the things. All right? So your active verb with movement might go something like this. I want to slap you. Whoa. My voice changed. My hand changed. I want you to try it with your active verb. Remember, don't actually hit, don't actually do anything to the other person. Respect the boundaries, respect the space. I want to see how that changes. All right, so observe your partner. See what changes between stillness, that first round, and movement. All right, pause right now, and when you're ready to move on, hit play. All right, so I want you to be able to make sure, if you haven't done already, do it with a few different verbs. So I gave you slap, hug, chase, escape, scare. There's many other verbs, all right? Those are not the only 5 verbs in the world, obviously. So, my question to you is, what is the difference between, and if you have a partner, this is great because you're observing as well. What is the difference that you noticed between doing it completely still and doing it with movement? Was there a change in the voice? Was there a change in the way it was delivered, the way it was said? I mean, because there should be. Because when you add movement, or when you just create a stillness to it, it creates a different kind of character, and it informs that character. It helps create a different kind of character. All right, so just upon reflection, just something to note. When you have stillness, when you have movement, it can help create a different kind of character and something you might carry with you in your toolbox for the future. All right, let's move on. All right, the next activity is called Laban. All right, so repeat it with me. Laban, Laban. And that's the word right there with my terrible handwriting. Laban. And it involves 3 categories of movement. And it is category 1, light and heavy. Category 2, slow and fast. Category 3, direct or indirect. All right? Or direct and indirect, I should say. So if you're a visual learner like myself, there's my terrible handwriting. Light, heavy, slow, fast, direct, indirect. So hopefully I'm pointing at that because these lights are a little blinding. All right. So first, before we get into this, make sure you have a space to walk around in. I usually say this in the beginning of lessons, but especially for this right now, make sure if there's not enough, if you even have a small space, pick up the stuff on the floor. Make sure you have room to roam around. You're going to want to walk around. All right. So if you need to move to a different room in wherever you are, please do so now. And I would recommend until you're ready for that, hit pause and then hit play when you're ready. All right. So first things first, actor neutral, hands at your side, feet just relaxed, planted in the ground. I want you to simply just walk around the space. Walk around the space in the room. Stay in the room that you're in, please. All right? I want you to still be able to see and hear me. All right? So in your own normal walk, please. This is not anything else. This is about you. So your own normal walk. Don't add anything. Don't change anything. Whatever your normal walk is, please do so. All right. When I say stop, you stop. Stop. When I say walk, you walk. 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 Stop. I want you to adjust your walk now. First thought, best thought, your entire body. And I want to say this, for this entire activity, you are never on the ground. So whatever adjustment I give you, you are always still standing and walking. All right? When I say go, I simply want you to carry with you a light walk. A light walk. Go. So carry yourselves around with a light walk around the space that you're in. Stop. And now continue that light walk. Go. How does that affect your entire body? Your speed, maybe, the way your leg, your stride, your chin, your nose. Stop and back to your normal walk. How is it different than your normal walk? Stop. Some of you might carry with you a light walk on a regular basis. Some of you might not. Now, I want you, this next time through, when I say go, I want you to have a light walk, but I want you to think, what kind of character, what kind of person, what kind of creature might walk with a light walk? All right, think about it, think about it, think about it. And whatever it is, when I say go, I want you to walk around with that as that person, creature, thing, whatever you came up with. Go. And how does that change things? I want you to really feel that character. I want you with you. The first thing you thought about was a light with the light walk. Was this person, thing, creature, whatever you came up with? Really embody that. It's not about thinking about it. Just go with it. And stop. Good. Let that go and walk around in your normal walk. The first thing I thought about when I heard light walk was astronaut. I'm thinking about someone on the moon, just walking around and how that affects your elbows, your arms, the way you move, the bounce in your walk. It could be a lot of others too. It's just about the first thought that comes to mind, all right? I promise I didn't spend any time thinking about that, just first thought, all right? So we're walking around in our normal walk, 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 walk. And now what I want you to do, stop. I want you now to walk when I say go, not before, with a heavy walk. Remember, we're not on the ground. We're still able to control ourselves and walk. One of the biggest things I can say about drama is you're always in control of your own body. All right? It's acting. It's not real. It might feel close to real and you want to focus, but it's not ever something you can't control. All right, when I say heavy walk, go. When I say go, I want your heavy walk. Go. How does that affect your chin, the weight in your body, your shoulders, your wrists, the top of your head, your toes, your knees, when you move around the space with that heavy walk? So carry yourselves with that heavy walk around the room for a few seconds. See, I want you to check in with yourselves as you're walking with that heavy walk. How does that affect the top of your head, to your nose, to your chin, to the way you might end up talking, to your shoulders, to your knees? And stop. Continue the heavy walk. Go. And just really let it affect your entire body, your entire being. What kind of character might carry this heavy walk? What kind of character might carry this heavy walk? Think about it, think about it, think about it. Stop. Adjust that heavy walk. Take that heavy walk and become that character. If you're not sure, just keep walking around when I say go and not before with that heavy walk until something comes to mind. Whatever it is, just commit and heavy walk. Go. Really embrace it. Really embrace it. Some ideas for characters that might walk with a heavy walk or just things that might happen to people with a heavy walk. You might be stuck in quicksand. You might need to pick up your knees as heavy as you can because it's hard to pull it out. It could be, I don't know, what'd you come up with? Heavy walk. What kind of characters might carry that heavy walk? It could be a sumo wrestler. Might have that heavy walk I promise I'll never do that again. You might have that heavy walk as you move around the space because you might take up more space as you assert your space. I said I would never do that again, and I just did. My point is commit, all right? Because the only person that sees it is going to be you. Safe space, try it out. It's a lot more fun if you do. All right? Walk around as that character for a few more seconds. Go, go, go. 3, 4, 5. Stop. And back to your normal walk, back to your everyday regular walk. Go, walk, walk, walk in your normal walk. And stop. Now what I want you to do, walk around with a slow walk. Go. Slow walk around the space. And what I want you to do with this is you're still able to move. So it shouldn't be so slow. Keep walking slowly. It shouldn't be so slow that you are moving a centimeter at a time. No, no, no. You're walking with a slow walk enough that you're able to still move around the space. So, walking around with that slow walk. Stop. You're in control. And good. Walk with that slow walk. And as you're walking, I want you to think what kind of character might carry that slow walk, whatever it is. And stop. Whatever character came to mind. Again, if you don't have something, it's okay. Continue with that slow walk when I say go and not before until something comes to mind. Go. Whatever character that is. Stop. I'm a snail. I tried to be a snail. All right? It's hard to do it when the camera framed. But I'm sure you did much better than me. Whatever character comes to mind, great. All right? Back to our normal walks. Walk around. Walk around. And stop. Now what I want you to do, if you guessed it already, points for you. You can cash them in later. I want you to remember, first of all, the space that you're in, being aware, being respectful of everyone else that might be in the place that you're in, and don't trip, please, literally. And I want you to have a fast walk when I say go. All right, remember, it affects your entire body. So, in control still. So, let's just try it out. When I say go, I want a fast walk. Go. Oh, I should do it too. And stop. If I said stop and you were falling over, it's okay. But remember, it's about being in control. And pick yourself up if you need to, and fast walk, go. Stop. I want you to think of a character that carries a fast walk. When I say go and not before, I want you to try walking around as this fast character. Ready, set, go. Stop. Go. Stop. Back to your normal walk. That was a flash, or I tried to be, considering the space. Anyway, walking around in your normal walk. And you might have other characters that come to mind. It's good right now just to embrace whatever comes to mind. Just going with that first thought, just let it happen. And if you think of other things later, other characters, that's great. Movement helps do that. Last category, direct and indirect. So, walk around the space in your normal walk. Walk, walk, walk. Go, go, go. Normal walk, and stop. I'm just going to say this. Direct is straight and to the point. So, when I say go and not before, wherever you're at in the room, in the space that you're in, choose a spot opposite, as far away from you as possible. When I say go, you're going to walk directly, straight and to the point, to that spot. Go. Stop. If you're there, great. If you get to that point and if you got to that point, just stop and wait, as you probably already did. Choose a different spot and walk directly to that spot. If you get there, stop. If you're still walking or you don't reach that point, it's okay. Directly to that spot, go. Stop. And walk around the space in a normal walk. The reason I say that is I want our brains to think what kind of character might carry around a direct type of walk. Someone that's just straight and to the point. And stop. When I say go, choose a spot across from you, as far away across from you as possible. You're going to walk directly as whatever character you came up with. So, when I say go, think of a character that might be straight and to the point. And go. Walk, walk, walk to that spot directly, and get to it, and stop. What character came to mind? And if nothing came to mind, that's okay. I'm going to keep saying that, all right? Because it's all about just trusting your instinct. And sometimes, depending on time of day, it might pop in early, it might pop in late, it might pop in after this video. That's okay. We're just trying. A character that might walk direct into the point is, I thought of a student, myself, on the last day of school before summer vacation, and the bell just rang, and heading out that door. All right, direct into that point. I'm not wasting any time. If I'm that student, I'm going out that classroom, summer vacation. Now, walk around the space in your normal walk. Walk, 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 walk. Go, go, go. And stop. All right, last part. Indirect is all about taking the scenic route, the indirect route. The route that takes longer and gets distracted and might not get there right away, but eventually it gets there. So, walk indirectly to a spot across somewhere else in the room. Go. And stop. Choose a different spot somewhere else in the room and walk indirectly to that spot. Take the longest, most distracted route possible. Go. Stop wherever you are. And now, I want you to think of a character that might carry this indirect walk. All right, I'll try and do it with you here. As you can see, my space is, well, we'll try it out. You can't really see, I guess. Anyway, all right. Indirect route, indirect spot, and think of the character. Choose that spot you're going to walk indirectly to, and become that character. And indirect route, go. Stop. I was a puppy. I tried to be a puppy. I kept getting distracted because I was going to go to that spot, but then I saw a toy, but then I saw something else, but then I saw. Anyway, my point is indirect, distracted. Not the quickest route possible. Get detoured, get sidetracked. So, we have Laban, light heavy, slow fast, direct indirect. And what I want us to get from this lesson today, both of us want to get from this lesson, Mr. Justin and myself, is really, oh my gosh, everything's backwards and upside down. Play with this. Play with this in your free time. If you're interested in how characters are made, actor's tip would be movement informs character. All right, so think about all the things we did today. When I said light heavy, I said we carry. Let's rewind a little bit. When I said light walk, we carried around that light walk. Characters came to mind. We embraced those characters and we adapted. Different kind of movement informs different kinds of character. Different movement, different kinds of movement, different types of movement, big, small, however you want to adjust that clay that is your body into different kinds of movement becomes different character. That light bulb clicks in your brain and you become a different kind of character. All right? So, if you're ever wondering how to kind of play with that, there's your tip for the day. Otherwise, that's it. Thank you for sharing your time with me today. And I will, and Mr. Justin will as well, talk to you next class, whenever that is. So have a good day, stay safe, and I'll see you next week, or next time, whenever that is. All right.